Well, hey guys, I've got a couple of things that I just wanted to cover here today, just some general news updates and some observations and thoughts I have. So, wanted to make just some quick video here and cover some stuff. So, first thing I want to do is I want to play back a JD Farag clip from 2 weeks ago where he says something really, really interesting to me. He has just gotten through explaining to his audience that the fact that he can't go to a restaurant and have an anniversary dinner because he's not vaccinated, that is equivalent basically to Nazi Germany in the 30s when they would stop people who were Jewish from entering certain restaurants or doing certain things or getting the Star of David on their clothing or being loaded up into a cattle car and sent to concentration camps. I'm not joking. You need to go and listen to this video. He believes that that's what's happening because he can't go to a restaurant that he wants to go to. So I'm going to play this clip here, and then I'm going to make a comment on it.
We've long overstayed our welcome in this world. I mean, I don't want to try to keep this thing going. Let's get this show on the road, man. Let's get this show on the road. I want to go home. Turn that heat up. That's fine. In fact, you know what? On Thursday, don't even let us tailgate. Don't even let us get takeout. That's fine. Bring it. Do you know what that means? That means Jesus is coming even sooner. Because right before he delivers his people and takes his people out, he turns the heat up.
All right, so a couple things on that. JD Farag has never once in the entire time that I've listened to his videos for 15 years, he has never once stated, hey guys, I know you want the rapture to come, and we know it's soon, but you know what? It's not as soon as we think because our lives are relatively comfortable right now. And, as we know from Scripture, God always turns up the heat on his people, puts them through the fire right before he gets them out of the situation. He's never said that once. He's been telling people for 15 years, we're out of here any second. Look at the news. Look at all the stuff going on. So now that things are being turned up on people, Christians are facing a little bit of pressure. He suddenly has to change his tune a bit and say, actually, all the bad stuff happening means we're out of here even faster, which is just very odd to me. How come he didn't say that years ago? Well, that's because nothing bad was happening years ago. The other thing he says is he tries to make it sound like we're going through all this because we're Christians. They're not letting us eat in restaurants because we're Christians. No, they're not. They're not letting you eat in restaurants because you're not vaccinated, which I disagree with. I think this is all nonsense, and I don't think the government should be telling people to get vaccinated or not. It's none of their daggone business, right? So I'm on his side here as far as that goes. But let's cut the crap here, okay? This isn't a persecution of Christians. The second thing I want to mention is, we're right now at the beginning of this Omicron variant. And of course, this is freaking out everyone. I'm going to go out on a limb here and make a prediction that this variant is going to end up being a giant nothing burger. We're already hearing basically some evidence that it's a very mild case of COVID-19 but highly contagious. And so what it could possibly do is rip through the world like wildfire, infect everybody it can, and then burn out. And JD Farag has built his entire 18 months of ministry around the New World Order is rolling out these vaxes so that they can take over, and we're going to be raptured out before that happens. And so everybody hang on, here we go, it's going to happen. And it's all going to fail. It's all going to fail. He's going to have nothing left of his ministry in a year because he's going to have nothing left to say because he's burned everything up. And I think that's really sad. I don't know why he's putting all of his eggs into this basket, but people are going to, first of all, get really tired of listening to him talk about this. It's already getting really old. People are tired of being, dragged down into his darkness every week. Okay. Nothing is happening like he says it's supposed to happen. Nobody's being raptured for sure, obviously. And look, everyone is going to get this virus. Everyone. It's not going away. We're all going to get, I've already had it. I know family members who have had it twice. I know family members who have had it despite being vaccinated. JD Farag is going to get it. God help him because he's got a severe allergy problem, my understanding is he has asthma that's really bad. So he really needs to be careful. But everyone's going to get this. So, and it's just going to fail. Fauci is going to go away. The government is going to eventually have to stop mandating anything because it's just not going to happen. And, it's basically going to go back to where things were with another shot that you might get if you're elderly or if you have certain medical conditions. I mean, that's my prediction. I don't know what the timing is because every time I say anything about timing, something changes. But, it ain't going to happen the way JD Farag says. Meanwhile, we have guys like TOL Endtimes that are now every day doing a new video. And this guy needs to stop, okay? All of these guys, they don't have anything left to do, but they feel like they have to do a new video every day with some new idea about how close we are. Because if they don't, then their audience is mad. So now they have to do something every single day. So it's like, when is this going to stop? When are they going to run out of steam? It's just, I find it really interesting. They can't resist continuing to come up with some new idea that their audience is going to like. So it's just an observation. I don't have much else to say about it. We'll have to see how things how things progress. If the Omicron variant just kind of burns around the world and burns out, and we actually really don't think much of COVID in 2022, yeah, they're going to really be wishing and hoping that something really bad happens. And that's really sad because they're going to have nothing to talk about. They've already wasted all of their fuel on this. On that note, I need to point out another thing, and this is why I'm doing this video today, okay? We have a major thing in the media today, and as far as I can tell, none of these watch people has even mentioned it. Most of the watch people will say, America's going down. We're done, man. We're done as a country and the number one reason is abortion. God is not going to take this much longer, they say. God is going to pour out his wrath and anger on America for our abortion rights and blah, 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 which I'm obviously against abortion, so let that be known. But where are they today talking about this? There is actually a chance that there could be some serious inroads made into this issue for the pro-life side. The fact that we have a Supreme Court that's even looking at this stuff right now tells you something about our country. It tells you we're not lost. It's not the end for us. We still have people who care about the lives of unborn kids. And we still have judges and people who are on the side of life. Nobody wants to talk about that in the Watchmen community. Where are they? Where are they? I see nothing but more and more and more hype, more ideas about when this is happening and look how horrible everything is. There's nothing in here. This is the last few days. I see nothing from any of these guys. And I subscribe to a lot of these guys. I subscribe to like 60 Watchpersons. None of them are talking about it. Why not? What's wrong? Here's CNN today. Kavanaugh signals he's open to limiting abortion. It's all over the news. It's top headlines on every single news article. Here's why, okay? It doesn't fit their narrative. The watch people actually really don't like news like this. It doesn't fit the narrative of we're all going down in flames. And as JD Farag really, in a sick way says, yeah, bring it on.
I mean, I don't want to try to keep this thing going. Let's get this show on the road, man. Let's get the show on the road. I want to go home.
So anyway, I hope everybody has a great holiday. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to any videos over the next few weeks because of travel and other stuff, but we'll see what happens as things progress, and we'll watch people continue to fail with their predictions. I really hope and pray that people will wake up and start holding these guys accountable, and then just start ignoring them, because that's really the best thing we can do. See you guys later.